Lucas, a young boy who loved playing alone. Sharing. He absolutely hated it. He couldn't stand the idea of anyone touching his stuff, especially his precious toys. Not even his siblings. Most of his time was spent in his room, guarding his toys like treasures. Sure, it left him feeling isolated, but he didn't care. Or at least, he thought he didn't. One evening, his parents gently asked him, "Lucas, can you give some of your toys to the needy, even if it's one toy?" But Lucas threw a tantrum, his face turning red. "No, why should I give anyone my toy? Why can't everyone just leave me alone? I wish you'd all disappear," he shouted, angrily clutching his favorite toy. He stomped off to his room, muttering to himself. The next morning, something strange happened. Lucas woke up to an eerie silence. The usual sounds of his siblings running around the house? Gone. He went to his brother's room. It was empty. His sister's room? Empty too. Heart pounding. He rushed to his parents' room. But it was deserted. At first, Lucas grinned. "This is it. My wish came true," he said, throwing his arms in the air. "No one to bother me. No one will bother me to share." He ran back to his room, dumped out all his toys, and played for hours, thrilled that everything was his and his alone. But as the hours passed, the excitement began to fade. Lucas stepped outside for some fresh air, but the streets were deserted. The houses stood still, like ghost town. For a moment, he felt victorious. Finally, "No one will ask me to share my toys with them," he cheered, his voice echoing in the empty street. Carrying his favorite toys, Lucas headed to the playground. He pictured the kids who used to argue over his toys and thought, "Good thing they're not here to ruin my fun." After about 20 minutes, the playground lost its appeal, and Lucas grew tired of it. He wasn't having any fun. "Maybe I should go home," he muttered to himself, gathering his toys. Back inside, he ate some snacks alone. But the silence felt heavy, too heavy. He called out to check if anyone was around. Liam? Sophia? Mom? Dad? But no one answered. His heart sank. For the first time, Lucas felt truly alone. Tears welled up in his eyes. He missed the laughter, the noise, the chaos of having others around. "I wish you all can come back. I miss you all." Then he heard footsteps. The front door creaked open. Lucas ran to the entrance, and to his great relief, there they were, his parents, his brother, his sister, all smiling and cheerful. Lucas burst into tears, and with shaking voice, he said, "I thought you'd left me forever. Please don't ever leave me again." His father embraced him warmly. "We went to the community center to help with the donation drive this morning," his father explained. "You were sleeping so soundly. We didn't want to wake you." Lucas felt a wave of relief wash over him. Later that day, when his cousins came over, something unexpected happened. Lucas ran to his room, grabbed his toys, stuffed them in a bag, and went to the living room. With a big grin, he handed them out and said, "Here, let's play together," surprising everyone. As he watched their faces light up with joy, Lucas felt something he'd never felt before, a deep, warm happiness. Later that evening, his father sat him down and asked gently, "Lucas, why didn't you like sharing?" Lucas looked down and whispered, "I thought if I shared, I'd lose everything." His father smiled. "Sharing doesn't mean losing what you love, son. Sharing is spreading happiness and building connections." The Bible says in Hebrews 13 verse 16, "And do not forget to do good and to share with others, for with such sacrifices God is pleased." When we share, we bless others, and in return, we find our hearts filled with joy. Lucas nodded slowly. "I get it now. Sharing connects me with others, and it makes everyone happy. Even me," he said, his face lighting up. From that day on, Lucas changed completely. He became the happiest boy in the neighborhood, always sharing his toys, his snacks, and even his time with his siblings and friends. Lucas discovered that life's greatest joy isn't in holding on to what we have. It's in sharing it with others, putting smile in people's face and spreading happiness wherever we go. Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and hit the notification bell icon. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.